Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello, happy Monday. It's Monday. It is indeed a Monday. I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. Thanks for bearing with my interesting schedule this week. Usually streams are same day every week, but you know what? Sometimes we just gotta switch it up. Hi, Christian, Amanda, Leanne, hello. Shadow, hello, Amanda. Why am I here? I need to go to Eternity Isle. RC, hello, Lola, Wolfie, Harder, Candia, Allie, Mariah, Nina, hello, hello. Okay, we are going to Eternity Isle. We're going to be decorating. Wait, do I need to collect mushrooms? No, we can do that later. That's fine. I'm not working on the star path today. There are just a couple things that I know are going to take me multiple days, so I was trying to keep those things in mind. So it's been quite the weekend for me personally. We had a member stream on Friday where we started decorating Ancient's Landing, and I had such a good time. And then over the weekend, I was trying to work on figuring out what the weird technical difficulties I've been having with streaming are. I don't know if I fully fixed it. Your girl tried. So I tried, but in doing that, I ended up doing a lot of like private test streams trying to like force the issue to happen to see if I could fix it after. I don't know. Long story short, I've done some decorating in Ancient's Landing, so we'll go on a bit of a tour in a second after I'm done cleaning up. And then today we're going to continue on in that adventure because I've actually been having a really good time with it. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Also, oh my goodness, I was so close to playing Palia today on stream instead of Dreamlight Valley, but I just got a Discord notification that the update is delayed. So I'm actually happy that we decided to wait. We might play Palia tomorrow. We might play Coral Island tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But I do want to play Palia at some point, even if it's in my own time with the new update that's dropping today. Hi, Brandy. How are you? So what has everyone else been up to in the valley? I'm super curious. I feel like we're kind of approaching that point where a lot of people probably don't have that much to do if you were up to date or like caught up on everything before the last update. And that's such a fascinating time for me in Dreamlight Valley. I really get curious about how people are spending their time. Okay, we'll do a little bit of a show and tell here. So the two areas I've decorated so far in Ancient's Landing, we have, oh, this area is a mess. We'll explore while we clean. Vacuum. Can I please pick up these things? Thank you. Yes, this, and this, and this, and sure, this. Why not? So this is our sort of, I guess you could call it a town square. It's where we have Remy's and we also have Scrooge's, which is pretty exciting. And then we made a seating area over here and left this pathway open to this secret beach over here, a little seating area by Scrooge's. Anything else over here that I need to clean? No. Hi, Yana. Hello, hello. Lola, your valley is a mess. Same. Every time I clean it, it just gets a mess again. So, so I've pretty much just been letting things accumulate, especially in the valley because I haven't been decorating over there. Then we have this dining area for Chez Remy. And obviously Chez Remy, the building here. And then we made a super secret, not so secret really, but exclusive romantic dining location over here on the side. And then over here we also have one for critters. Just because. You're currently trying to collect stuff and finish your friendship level things and start bulldozing. Oh, exciting. Yes. Oh my goodness. Another thing I did, so much so much digging just on my test streams because I've been using these ruins pieces from the Ancient Civilization collection and they're craftables and they all use, what is it? I think soil and clay. So I ran out and I spent so much time digging. Oh, it looks very cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so frustrated with yours. Everything everywhere, not enough resources to get organized. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. And then this is the area that I did yesterday, just like by myself. This is where we have Merlins. Let me also actually clean this stuff up. The one thing about decorating in a particularly cluttered manner is that anytime there's like a single thing not supposed to be there, it looks just an absolute mess and a half. I actually might leave that one there. That one doesn't look that bad. We have the vacuum and a bench over here. You can see Merlin's house peeking through there, but over here we have some ruins and a tucked away bench over here, which I think is really cute. This is where I took my thumbnail. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Amanda, it's National Waffle Day in Sweden. That's exciting. R2D2, hello, hello. Finally made it to a live. Welcome in. We have Merlin's house. This is what it looks like. And he has a yard over here where I put the crafting table, time bending table, a telescope. We can still get back to that mining rock back there. Another bench. And then over here we have our overgrown Atlantean air vehicle takeoff area, which was fun. Michelle, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Love this community. So glad you found us all. Oh my goodness. You're so frustrated with the Palea update today. Should expect it to run late. Wanted to play before work. Yes. The Palea update, I feel like it always runs late, especially when I plan to play it on update days. So this time I felt like very much, I don't know, justified in not playing it today. And like I wasn't bested by the Palea update. Clay and soil collecting is so boring. It takes so long. Hi, Lauren. Hello, hello. Today we're going to be decorating in Ancient's Landing. And then this is the last area in, what is this called? The Overlook? I just put one of these jacuzzis, hot tubs, I don't know, tucked away here. So that's what I've done so far in Ancient's Landing. I'm really enjoying the vibe. I had a lot of fun playing with the ruins walls and kind of sectioning off all of the areas. That was something that I was a little bit intimidated by, but I had a great time. Hi, Travis. How are you? Where am I going? This way. Hi, Taylor. Hello. Amanda, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. You're doing amazing today. Your friend surprised you with an early birthday present. Oh, that's amazing. A crested gecko. That's fun. Okay, let's clean up all of this stuff too. And then I am still trying to figure out for sure what I'm going to do in all of the other areas of Ancient's Landing, but I think we can figure it out and get at least one or, well, at least one, maybe a little bit more than that, depending on which area we start with. We can get them done today. Hi, Rose. How are you? And Gabby, welcome in. Nope, no, no, this one. No, ma'am, you were under it. Okay, there we go. You're trying to figure out what to do for dream snabs. Oh, yeah. That's very understandable. It's a bit of a tricky theme. Okay, so up here is essentially just going to be our sword in the stone area. I'm not going to put any other buildings up here. Probably just more playing around with the ruins and such, which I'm excited about. Over in the main area of the docks, I'm not 100% sure. I do think I'm going to move my house because I want to make a well moment over there. I kind of started trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the well. It'll get changed a little bit, but it takes up a lot more space than I anticipated. So I think I'm going to end up moving my house over here somewhere. And my heart kind of tells me that I want it here-ish. But we might have to, I don't know, play around with locations a little bit. And then, oh, you know what I haven't considered at all? Goofy's stall. Where am I going to want that? This is where it was when we came here. I don't want it over on that little island. I wonder if we could put it up here. How do you not get lost on the isle? You have to use the map to know where you are or where to run to get where you were meaning to go. I sometimes still have to use the map in a couple of spots, and I still don't know the names of all of the areas, but I mostly know how to run around, and it's just from doing it a lot. I feel like the more you just run around, the better lay of the land you get. I feel like maybe up here for Goofy's stall. I don't want to be able to see it from here though, so that's the only issue. You need to unlock the Borderlands and it's so expensive. Oh yeah, it takes some time. Rose, no, I decorated the Overlook by myself when I was trying to do some investigating of what was going on with the weird stream stuff. I don't know that I've really figured it out, but yeah, I was doing some test streams and I just decorated it on my own. I might be able to just push this into the corner a little bit more, or if I put a tree behind there, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell that this is here. Yeah, we'll just push that in a little bit, a little bit. It would be nice if we could gift Mist and Dreamlight. Yeah, I think you can gift dream shards, right? So if people have a lot of dream shards, they could gift those to you and then they could turn it into Dreamlight. But there's not a way to gift Mist right now, or a way to craft Mist, which is kind of disappointing. And then the other thing that I want to do somewhere in Ancient's Landing is I want to have, I think, a garden of cosmic figs. I think that would be really fun, but I'm not sure where I want that. I think I'm probably going to start on the smallest area because I feel like that's going to be the easiest to tackle. It looks really pretty. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had fun with it. It was a good time. Your game randomly closes all the time since this update. Yeah, I tried repairing the game files, and of course, as soon as I was testing a stream, I couldn't, like, I was trying to see if there was somewhere I could find a crash report. It was just like, it was just a lot. And then I couldn't get it to crash, which felt like a good thing, but also not, because because I don't know, it just happens at the most odd times. The most odd times indeed. You know what I'm not a huge fan of though? The lights. If you interact with them and turn them on, I don't know if it's this way for every single light in the game, but I noticed it with these ancient civilization lights. If you interact with them and turn them on during the day, when you're in game, they will stay on in daytime, but only for your real life day. And then you have to go back and turn them all on again. So like these ones back here are off right now, even though I would like them to be on, but I can't actually get back there. So I hope they give us an option at some point to toggle on or off lights in a biome. That would be really amazing. I'd be a big fan of that one. You constantly save after you do any little thing because it doesn't seem like any one thing triggers it. Yeah, it's very, very strange. And what's really weird, you know, it's strange when I'm thinking about streaming Dreamlight Valley from my Switch. I usually stream, well, always stream Dreamlight Valley from my PC, but recently I've been like, I wonder if I should try from my Switch, because I actually don't really have that many crashes on my Switch. And recently I've been having so many crashes on PC, and it just does not make sense to me. I don't understand it. Okay, I'm going to grab all of these out for now. I think this is what we're going to start. Oh, you know what I would like to use? A fountain. I haven't found a place to use this yet. Would it be really obnoxious for us to put it behind this? I don't know yet. I might leave these and try to use them in the main docks area. but I kind of would like to use them here. Let's see. Thug Life, hello, how are you? Hi, Stitch. Oh my goodness, before stream, I had the robot with me and Stitch was close by, and Stitch was talking in a text bubble, but I couldn't see him because he was just out of camera, and the text bubble popped up over the robot, and I thought that the robot was talking to me. And I was so excited until I realized that it was just Stitch. Maybe. I kind of wish this was on a higher rock. I feel like it needs a little bit more drama, you know? Kayla, hello, hello. You're excited to watch this. You're so uninspired to decorate Eternity Isle. I feel like Eternity Isle is a bit tricky. The shapes of the areas are so strange. Or not even strange, just particular. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard to think of things to do with it. You only play on your Switch and you still get crashes. I do get crashes sometimes on my Switch, but I feel like I used to get crashes all the time on my Switch. Like the Switch was my primary place of playing Dreamlight Valley, my primary console for a very long time. And I had crashes a lot when I was first playing Dreamlight Valley. And with the patches that we've gotten, it's become a lot less frequent. And now I almost feel like it crashes just as much on PC, which doesn't feel right in my opinion. I put that there. You don't remember the last time your game crashed on Switch, but you do remember the struggle in the early days. Exactly, yeah. I know it's not the most stable platform, and it does still have a lot of issues for a lot of people. And I'm sure if I played for hours on it, or if I did like really intensive things, then it would potentially have more crashes, but I don't know. For some reason, I just don't really get them. I really sort of want to use one of these. It's just, I don't know how or where. I also am trying to place these pieces before I place trees, which might not be the easiest way to go about this. So really, it's probably my own fault. Just like there. What if I bring this in somewhere like here? I don't know. This area is very compartmentalized. Oh, for sure. Which is kind of fun. Because you don't have to come up with this huge idea that's going to take up a lot of space, but it's also kind of difficult because of the restriction of the amount of space that you have. That makes zero sense there. I feel like I'm giving up on this one for now. Hard to blend when it's all in segments. Yeah, that's true too. You forgot you added mini casita in the lagoon, but aside from that, your Eternity Isle looks neglected. I've exclusively been decorating in Eternity Isle since we got the expansion. I mean, there was a long time when I wasn't doing any decorating, but I haven't done any decorating in the valley except for Dream Snap sets since we got the expansion. Because I felt like if I didn't just start, I probably never would do it. And I want the aisle to look nice. So I'm trying. I don't want this. I want this, I think. Is there any rhyme or reason to how we're placing these right now? No. Not really. But I think that's okay. Because we can always kind of scoot them around a bit once we actually start adding in trees mostly. Only game you're touching is Palia. I really want to play Palia. I almost scheduled today's stream to be a Palia stream, but pretty much every single time I've scheduled a Palia stream for a Palia update day, the update gets delayed and then I end up not streaming. So I just decided to err on the side of caution and stream Dreamlight Valley, and then maybe we'll play Palia tomorrow. Hi, Mama T, how are you? Have I completed all of the quests and storyline for the DLC? I have. Yes, I haven't done the rest of the friendship quests for Mike and Sully. I think I just have Sully's level... Actually, this might be his level 8 quest. I think level 8 and 10 left for Sully, and I have not done any for Mike, but I've done everything else. Yours doesn't crash on Switch anymore either. You play a lot more on Switch than on PC. Yeah, Switch is nice. The only thing is that the graphics are not as nice, so I would feel a little bit bad streaming on Switch with the graphics being different. That being said, I haven't docked my Switch and played Dreamlight Valley in many moons. So I kind of forget how it looks when it's docked. You don't feel like we have enough decorating items that match this area to complete it how you would like it? Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an adventure. Trying to use the items that we have and make something that seems kind of cohesive and also full. It's another challenge. You'd love more variety of pillars to match the walls. Oh yeah, like why are the only two things that we have? I mean, we have these walls and we have the small ruins pieces, which are all nice. I love those. But why are the only pillar things that we have? These giant ones. And these also kind of giant ones. My build in this area is giving Hyrule vibes. Love it. I was actually thinking about Zelda yesterday, I think. I almost picked up Breath of the Wild on my Switch in my free time. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna move this because I think I'm gonna try to put a tree there, in which case I can probably just put that like that and maybe put this back over here where I had it originally before I moved it. That could work. I kind of want this to be sort of hidden. I don't know that that's the most important thing to me since this entrance in general kind of is, which is the point. But something about it just feels right. And I think I mostly want to use the trees without the flowers here. Even though I do kind of prefer the ones with the flowers. I don't know, it just feels more ancient. Or, I don't know, almost elven or something. Let me see how that looks from the area. think I need the baby trees, actually. I really like the large ones, but I think the baby ones have the foliage lower down. So it would work a little bit better. Maybe I can put this like here. And then try one of these, perhaps. Oh, I was like, what is in the way here? It's the vacuum. Maybe I can put this back here or something. Am I going to be annoyed running all the way back here to get to this vacuum? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. The only thing I don't like about this is that this trunk color is different than this in a way that's not my favorite. No. I also am not sure anymore if I like those fountains. Okay. You leave. I changed my mind. Interesting. I feel like this is sometimes the most difficult part of decorating for me. I actually was thinking about this a lot. Maybe yesterday when I was decorating. There's a sort of like curve of struggle and time with decorating, and I feel like the struggle is the highest kind of like right after the starting point when you're trying to place the large objects, because I feel like that's the biggest puzzle piece, placing all of the large objects that are sort of operating as the frame of your build. And once those get into place, everything just moves so much easier. But a seemingly simple thing like placing a tree, for some reason, can be the most challenging part of of decorating an area, and I don't understand why. Yeah, I think that might be fine. I think I'll be okay with that being there. I don't think it's too far back. Hi, Mochi. How are you? I also want to turn on these lights so we can see how everything's going to be looking, because I will probably want more of these up here. Ooh. Definitely have to make sure that looks nice from here. Or from here. I do want some trees to block this a little bit. Wait, has this wall always been completely gone here? I feel like it has to have been. What have I done with my foraging trees and bushes? I kept the nestling pears scattered throughout here. I moved the strawberries to the wild tangle. I'm gonna put them with those trees. I'm planning on making an area kind of like I have in the Glittering Dunes in the wild tangle with those trees and bushes. So I have this stretch up here that's kind of like an orchard. I mean, it pretty much is, just for the Glittering Dunes plants. And I want to make something in this sort of style loosely in the wild tangle with the wild tangle plants and the strawberry bushes. You feel like you don't have enough stuff to decorate your valley, but that could just be you putting it off. I feel like there are a lot of ways to decorate your valley without a lot of furniture items. Like in the grand scheme of things, I feel like I don't use a lot of actual furniture items in my decorating, like furniture items from Scrooge, if that makes sense. I use a lot of crafted items, and I use a lot of the free landscaping items that we have. So that's a good way to do some decorating if you don't have a lot of Scrooge items. Let me take... Do I want any trees with flowers up here is the real question. I think actually no is the answer. Hi, Chloe. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a good day. Can I have this leaning over this way? Ooh, what if... Hmm. No, that's the exact same way as that tree. Let me see how this would look. That's fine. I don't know if I actually want that whole space open. I might be satisfied with having this space open. Although that would be a pretty cool view. We might leave the tree. And then just not add anything else to block that. I think that would work. Okay. Oh, thank you for the sip reminder. I appreciate it. And thank you for lurking, Lucy. I appreciate it. Let me actually save. The way I'm so scared of my game now. It's probably a good thing to save regularly. It's just been a while since I've had to be in that habit. Okay. A couple more trees, but I think just baby ones, like either of these sizes from now on in this space. And then we'll add some ruins. Not the walls, like the pieces. And then we'll add some foliage and such. I might add another light here on both of these corners. There we go. The ball of light by the doorway. What is that? Ball of light by the doorway. This? Oh, wait, actually, good question. What is this? Wait, this was something for a quest, wasn't it? I didn't realize that was movable. Oh, now I feel the need to move it. Hi, Kitty. How are you? Magister, hello, hello. Lurking while folding laundry. Oh, I need to do some laundry, actually. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Okay. We're gonna plop this one over here and turn it on and see how we feel about that. You think it's what opened when we started? Yeah, I know it was related to getting access to, you know, the rest of that part of the biome. Oh, this running through here is going to be a little annoying, but I don't actually really ever go back there. So it might be fine. Michelle, thank you so much for gifting a membership. I appreciate it. And welcome in, Cassie. Okay, yeah. I think that's gonna be good. I might actually want to add one more back here. I definitely want lights back here. You didn't know it was movable? I didn't know it was movable either. I wish we had more of those that we could use to decorate. It's pretty fun. I think... Let's see. Ancient civilization. I sort of want a wall back here as well. I don't know if that'll stay forever. But then we could put these here. And then I could put one of these in line with this over here, just by its lonesome. It's kind of even, I think. A wee bit stressed about tomorrow and sleepy. I'm sorry. Buffy, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy cute little tink emotes and our member streams. Ooh, too many lights. Too many lights. Too many lights. Let me get rid of the one that's closer there. Oh no. They come in different colors. You had no idea. Wait, the Eternity Isle. Wait, the Ancients. What? The Ancient Civilization lights. Yes, they do. I really kind of want to use them in different colors, but at the same time, the blue is just so classic Atlantis that I have a hard time emotionally thinking about using anything other than that. Do I also want lights back by this entrance? Maybe. I do love the lights. They make my soul very happy. I a little bit still can't believe that we got this biome. What an odd place to put these. But I don't want to move that tree. Maybe I'll just have the one over here. Like this one got crumbled down or something. You really hope we get some form of Atlantis content in this game. Well, I feel like we do have Atlantis content, like a fair amount of it. We just don't have any of the characters. And that is something that I do want, I will say. Atlantis characters would make me so happy. Yeah, it's a little weird just having the one, but I don't really mind it. I might move it in a little bit. I think I mind it less than I would mind not having a tree there. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. And then I do want to add some benches around as well. Oh, this is still way just too visible. I might need one more baby tree. I do wish we had kind of more tree types that I thought looked cool up in Ancient's Landing. I love the ones we have. That one's really small. But what if I put this like here? No, that kind of defeats the purpose. What if I put it like here? That feels so silly and random. Let me move it back here maybe, and then we can put some stuff in front of it a little bit. That might work. That might work. What Atlantis character am I hoping for the most? Yes, Kitty knows. Milo and Kita. In my mind, they are a unit that cannot be separated. Therefore, they count as one character. And I would like them both, please and thank you. Okay. I'd like to use these. I think I would like one here. And I think I would like one here. Maybe. Kind of want to bring in the luminous flowers though, so I might move this forward. So I can fit some back there. Perhaps. There's an entrance across the water near the beach portion of Ancient's Landing that gives you huge Atlantis vibes. You're hoping we get Milo and Kita. Yeah, it seems like that area is probably going to open up in the next part of this expansion. Also, this area up here looks like it's probably going to open up. The one that's right here. This one really, because like, what is this rock? What is this rock? So I think that'll open up. And yeah, the area in the water down by where I have the well currently, but where Eve's house was originally, I do think they'll open up, and I think it'll be fun. I might actually also put one of these here. Are you kidding me? The way I literally tried everything under the sun and in my power to get my game to crash on a test stream, and I couldn't do it. And of course, when I'm on an actual stream, the game's like, okay, bye girl. See you later. You know what? Dreamlight Valley logic. I think I'm still here though, which is good. I love a stream not crashing. Okay, no. Yeah, I know the game crashed. I understand this. I did just save. You hope they add more kinds of companions. You think R2-D2 or C3PO would be so cool to have follow you around? That would be pretty cool. You wish they added Pascal when Rapunzel arrived? Yes. Agreed. Always the way. I know. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm still here, so that's good. But literally, I was talking to Giddy about this yesterday. I was streaming for hours yesterday to nobody, granted, but like everything was run the exact same way I do on stream. Like it was going through YouTube, it was going through OBS, it was just like privated. And I was playing for hours and I couldn't get it to crash because I was trying to get it to crash so I could see if I found like a crash report or something. I had bumped up the graphics to like the maximum and nothing worked. So I was like, well, interesting. The way that, you know, life does or does not cooperate with you. All right, cool. I was attempting to place something here. Good thing I saved. I know, the game's not going to get me this time. One thing about me, I will be saving. What if I pop this here? Here might work. You love how when I want it to crash, it won't, but when I don't, it will. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. We can make this work. And then maybe this might be a cute area to have like a few flowers and some benches perhaps. I just really love the Cinderella collection benches. I want to use them everywhere. But I know that the ancient civilization ones make way more sense here. It just feels like such a missed opportunity because they're gray and beautiful. Seating. Ancient civilization. Maybe we'll put it here. Perhaps. What do the Cinderella ones look like? Oh, I have them in some places down here just because I couldn't be bothered to use the other ones. Yeah, I have them here. They're just gray slabs, but they have these sparkles that come off of them. I mean, you can't really tell here because Sully also has sparkles, but there. Yeah, they've got the little twinklies over top of them. They're kind of simple, but also very elegant. And I like them a lot. But the ones from the ancient civilization are more like... Is that a sound effect? Oh, okay. I was wondering what that sound effect was from the entire time. It's from the fountain. But yeah, the ancient civilization ones are more like rustic and simple, which makes a lot of sense. We'll do that there. Maybe we'll also do one back here. I mean, it would just be looking at a tree, but I guess it could work. Oh, those are so pretty. They are. We need more items like that have sparkles, in my opinion. Okay, there you go. Let's bring some flowers as well. Why not? I'm also a little bit obsessed with these luminous flowers. I feel like I'm weeks behind everybody else, and everybody's probably like, yeah, they're great, but I never really used them. Partially because I knew that when I used them, I wanted them to be in Ancient's Landing. So I didn't use them in the Glittering Dunes. I didn't use them in the couple areas of the Wild Tangle that we've been decorating so far. But now that I feel like I can, I'm like, these are the best things ever. The sparkles from the Dreamlight trees are so gorgeous. You wish we could bring them to the Isle. The Dreamlight trees would look so good. Steph, hello. How are you? How's it going? Welcome in.
Never had a kid draw a picture of you.
You love the glass flowers? I like the glass flowers a lot too. I used those a lot in the Glittering Dunes. The planters with them, they're so nice. Do I want any in this area? I'm not sure yet. Maybe here. My initial plan was to just drop a bunch of the luminous flowers from my inventory onto the ground and place them more like wildflowers around Ancient's Landing to decorate. But I don't know, something about the potted ones I just really like. I think they look good. You're good, lurking while you work, and jealous of how pretty Eternity Isle is looking. Thank you so much. It's been our project. The entire valley is a mess, but Eternity Isle is finally getting to a place where it's looking cute.
Never had a kid draw a picture of you.
I saw you're playing Palia later today, by the way, the update. I was super tempted to try to play the Palia update, but I feel like the update is always delayed. So I always end up having weird timing issues with playing it on stream on update days, but I'm very excited about that. I'll probably be hanging out and lurking in your stream while you play. Okay, the time has come to pick up these pieces of wood and then start placing the actual pieces of like Atlantean ruins. Wrong button. E. You're so excited. Oh, and you can't wait. I'm excited. I haven't played Palia really that much recently. I also still have not decided on a chef because of the emotional pressure of making a commitment to one of the townies, but I'm excited about all the new stuff coming, especially the flowers. That's gonna probably tempt me to actually decorate my home in Palia. Very excited about the flowers. I think we're gonna go with one of these there. Oh yeah, thank you everybody who has liked the stream. I appreciate it so much. Okay, yes, yes, yes. I kind of want a pillar here. That's just kind of a narrow area, so I don't want to impede my ability to walk there too much. Might still be able to get away with it. Yeah, it got delayed. I saw. I was like, it almost got me. I almost scheduled Palea for today, but then my brain said, girl, every time you do this, it ends up being late and you end up like scrambling, trying to figure out what to do. So I was like, I'll just maybe check it out tomorrow or something. I really like how some of these pieces can fit together, but some of them don't really like sitting nicely next to each other. I don't want that there. I want this. I think like here. Potentially.
Wow. This valley has a surprising number of interdimensional doors.
A surprising number of what? Oh, interdimensional doors. Okay, yeah, I think that's nice. Something is wrong here. I think it's just the way I have the flowers not overlapping there, and I think we can potentially fix that with a light. And maybe a strategically placed plant. I think that might work. Can I interact with this if that's there? Yes. Yeah, and then I think actually we might even push this further back if we can. Yeah, go into the corner. Thank you, thank you. And grab one of these. That might work. Hi, Princess Luca. How are you? Yes, 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 yes. That will suffice. I think it's something about the shape of this bench. I really like them, but I don't know if it's like... Something about the proportions just feels a little off to me. Especially... Oh my goodness, I love this sword in the stone item so much, but every time I look at it, it's so tiny. It's just like a little baby, a little baby rock. And then we've got all these giant pieces of like ruins around it, these thick benches, and just like a little baby sword. You're good? That's amazing. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Doing pretty well. Okay. We're firmly in trust the process territory, where I feel like everything looks like a mess, but we will fix it, don't you worry. Maybe that can go there. You wish we could size items up and down? Yes, there are so many things that I feel like Dreamlight Valley could take from The Sims decorating mode that would really improve the experience of decorating. Oh, you know what else we have that I always forget because they're not in the ancient civilization category? What are those under? They're the bricks. I don't know if they're under decor. They're probably under gray and probably under outdoor, I would assume. Why are those not under ancient civilization is my question. Ah, yes, all of these. These are good. Let me grab out a bunch of them. And by a bunch, I really mean probably just like 2 of each. It would be so much more convenient if these filtered under ancient civilization. You never realized how small it was? Yeah, it's tiny. I understand that the sword is kind of appropriately scaled to us. However, I feel that the rock that it's on, you could give us like a tiered rock moment. I understand we need to be able to get to it to theoretically pull the sword out of the stone, but give us like a tiered rock moment with like a couple steps or something similar to the Fountain of Youth item that we have. So we got a little bit more grandeur to it, you know? It's a pretty iconic item, but it just feels a little flat in the way it's presented. What's one item or piece of clothing I would love in the game if I could ask for it? Ooh. Let me think. Does it specifically have to be like a furniture item, or can it be like a building or functionally a building, but not actually a building? I don't know if that makes sense. Essentially what I'm saying is that I want the pixie hollow tree. That's what I'm saying. I would really love that. Preferably as a home to the fairies. Although I would accept it as just something that we could place down. That would be my biggest wish. What if I put these there? Doesn't really make sense, but I think I'm doing it anyway. And we could bring some of these there. Sully, you're in the way. I think that would be fine. Can't skirt through that way. You've used so many of the broken stones. Really, I think I used just like a couple in the Glittering Dunes. In a tiny section I had inspired by the ancient civilization, but I always forget they exist. Can I grab you? Yes, thank you. Yeah, so it looks more solid. Yes, yes, yes. So it looks more solid. So it has more gravitas to it. Yeah, I can put that there. Or maybe on the other side? No. Why will this not go? May I grab you? May I grab you, please? Thank you. Okay, yeah, it won't go there. So maybe I will leave it there. Can I show the Fountain of Youth? Oh yeah, I can. I believe it's filtered under Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't know. Pirates. Yeah, okay. It looks like this. So it's got this tiered rock moment with some steps. And then the fountain, like the whole thing is the fountain, I think. But if we had something like this, it doesn't even need to be this big, but just like a little bit bigger than this. Because this, we just have the one little stone slab. Something a little bit more dramatic, I think. Justice for the lack of fairy items in this game. I feel like we're starting to get more of them, which I really like. Like the fairy wings. Oh, I'm not wearing those. Why am I not wearing those? That's such a missed opportunity. Excuse me while I put on my fairy wings. Yeah, I feel like we've got a few more of them recently, which is very exciting, but we definitely could use many more. Many, many more. Let me move this back into this little corner. Yes, okay. Maybe we'll pop these somewhere there for now. I'm probably gonna move those. And the corner items are really nice. It's just finding spots for them is a little bit of a challenge. Suppose I could pop this actually in the corner here. Yeah. And maybe we could pop that one there. You wish the fountains were singular pieces and they didn't spray in a diagonal. Wait, these ones here? It's looking really nice. Thank you.
My favorite odorant.
Still have a lot of work that we need to do on it, but we have a shape, at least, for the most part. I really wish Sully would leave me alone. He is always bothering me when I'm trying to do things. I think he probably has a quest that I'm working on right now. No, I know he has a quest I'm working on right now, but it's not even that I need to talk to him. I have other stuff to do before I wrap up the quest, but he won't leave me alone. Let me move this here. Yeah, we'll bring some plants or something over there instead. My biggest concern right now is the area around this tree. It feels like it's asking for things. I always feel like somebody's watching me, kind of. But I also feel like every time Sully does it, it's just a detriment to himself because he ends up getting stuck in random spots. And it's like, dude, if you gave me some space, this wouldn't happen. I don't think I care if that, oh, well, I do care if it gets rid of that. I do. I was gonna say, I don't care if it's like blocking the fountain a little bit. What if I just move you back a little bit? And then I can place this in peace. Yeah, maybe. I never use these because I feel like they're so low to the ground and they only block my ability to run and don't really, I can't really get them to add anything of use to a space. I think I need more of those bricks. Perhaps these. No, perhaps the smaller ones. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi, Banjo. How are you? Just a tripping hazard. Oh my goodness. If that was in real life, yes. It would be one of those spots. If you're a clumsy person, you probably understand this. Clumsy people problems where you'll walk certain areas. And if it's like in your neighborhood or something, you know the sidewalks, right? You understand the sidewalks, and you probably have one sidewalk section that's like your nemesis because you always trip in the same spot. And even though you know there's an uneven sidewalk moment, it always gets you.
The sun and I'm not even breaking a sweat.
I have those spots. I hate those spots. Did I get the sushi stuff from the premium shop? I did. I don't know if or where I will use it, but I did indeed get it. It looks really cool. It's also just giant, which can be fun if you're trying to fill up space in your valley. But also can be difficult if you have a full valley and you're trying to make space for it. Bring this here and bring this in one. It might be a little weird, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Jingle bells. Hello. How are you? For now that can stay. One of his dialogue messages is about how he feels out of shape from not doing anything. You laughed out loud and were like, seriously, Sully, all you do is work out in my valley 24/7. He's always doing his scaring exercises. Cozy Gamer, hello, hello. You're getting a gaming PC to play this game. You were playing on the Switch. You're just hoping the cloud save works. You don't want to lose all your Star Path and Premium Shop items. I have a save between PC and Switch, and I haven't had any issues with the saves crossing over. So I think you should be good to go. The only thing that's kind of annoying is that you have to buy it again on Steam or Epic or Windows. Okay, okay. In the beach house. Wait, what about in the beach house? You know who was making a restaurant? I think a few people were, but I'm pretty sure I saw that Let's Play K was making a sushi restaurant in her game. So if you're looking for inspo, I would definitely check that out. I haven't seen it yet, but knowing K, it's probably like great. It's probably wonderful. Maybe I'll do this here. I'm just a little bit annoyed. I wish I could wedge it into the corner of this wall, but I think I'll also be okay with it being here. Hi, Heather. How are you? I do have my beach house fully furnished already, though. I don't really think I'm...
I hope Boo's doing
well,
okay.
at this point in my gaming, I'm not really planning on redoing any of my premium shop rooms except potentially the purple cottage and maybe the mushroom manor, because all of those cottagey kind of houses, I want them all to feel distinct. And now that we have so many more of them that I need to decorate, I might have to undo some of those and like redecorate them to make sure each one has its own unique style. But that's something for way the future. I don't know when I'm going to get around to actually doing the interiors. Well, actually, let me not say that, because I'm pretty sure actually right before stream, I was thinking about maybe doing some interior decorating in the next couple of weeks, but I haven't decided for sure when I want to do that. It might be a while. It very well could be a while, because I still have so much to decorate in Eternity Isle. There are a couple items that I'm waiting to see if / when we get in the premium shop. So I'm kind of stalled out at the moment on decorating the Wild Tangle because I want those items first. But we also have the whole valley that I need to decorate. The valley is just a mess of buildings everywhere and nothing being good or right or done. You got 2 new rugs today. Amazing, amazing.
Done, and I'm not even breaking a sweat.
Ooh, you know what I kind of want here that I just thought about, and I have no idea where I would put it, so I don't know if we're going to be able to make it work. I want the vine wall up here. Where do I want the vine wall? No, I don't know. Maybe I can put it here. There's just no reason to have the vine wall, I think, is a big thing. So if I put it here, it's going to be so out of place. I just think it would look pretty. But I've just thought about this now that we've already kind of decked out all of the main stuff. And the vine wall is kind of a main stuff item, if that makes sense. You keep meaning to play Dreamlight Valley, but for some reason its spark is kind of gone for you. That's fair. I get like that with things sometimes. Go through phases of like really enjoying them and then not really so much anymore. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe I can put them over along this. Maybe that could be a fun thing. You did like a little sushi bar on the beach and you think it looks really cute, but you're hoping or holding out that we get some nice houses when we get Mulan that'll fit the sushi theme. Oh, I was thinking about that too. I was trying to figure out what I think Mulan's house is going to look like and where I think I'm gonna put it. Because the reality of the situation is I have a lot to decorate in the valley. I don't even know if it'll be done by the time Mulan gets here. Well, if I had to guess, I think Mulan is probably coming in June. So we have a couple of months. Maybe I will leave these here. Kind of looks random and out of place, but might be able to get it to work. Yeah, I don't imagine we'll be done with the valley by the time Mulan gets here, but knowing me, I probably will be done with whatever biome I end up thinking that she will look good in. So that'll be fun to redo. Okay, I need something right by this bench over here. I don't know if I want any pathways going through this area other than kind of the native paving that we have. I think I'm probably just gonna leave it grass. Mike and Sully's apartment, now that I have more stuff from their world. I might redo one room that I have in Mike and Sully's apartment, but I really like the other three that I have. So I don't know if I'm gonna redo all of it. Sure. Yeah, why not? Before you buy Dreamlight Valley on PC, does anyone know if you can have the same save as you have on Xbox? Yeah, the only platforms that don't cross-save with Dreamlight Valley are PlayStation and Apple Arcade. So if you have a save on either of those, you won't be able to cloud save it to a different device, but all other devices will cloud save between each other. Hi, Jamie. How are you? They could go for a house for Mulan, either her parents' house from the first movie or her own from the second movie. I am always a little bit like... What's the word I'm thinking of? I'm not convinced in general that sequels will be considered canon for Dreamlight Valley for any of the old movies. I know it was for Frozen, but I think that's because Frozen was a lot more recent and Frozen 2 was like in theaters and also a success. But all of the old, well, old in quotation, because like, I don't know, they're not that old. Well, they're not that old. And also in the scheme of Disney, they're not that old, but like the ones from the 90s-ish, those kinds of movies, the sequels were not blockbusters. They were very much mostly like straight to VHS kinds of things. And I think Disney doesn't really think about them in the scheme of like canon very much. And I don't imagine that Gameloft would. Like, we've heard no indication that Melody exists from the second Little Mermaid movie. There hasn't been anything about any of the other Beauty and the Beast movies that I recall reading about in any of the text in Dreamlight Valley. Okay, where does this go? This goes here, perhaps. Can I rotate you? I feel like the Mulan sequel is the one that I have the most visceral memories of seeing, which might be kind of weird, but I feel like the other sequels from around that time, that grass is going through that bench. Do I care? A little bit. How about that way? I think by the time it came out, I was like a person with a memory, if that makes sense. Like all of the other sequels I think I saw when I was so little that I don't really remember it. But I do remember when the Mulan one came out. Here's the thing. I'm not feeling hopeless about this build, but I am feeling that it's not as grandiose as I wanted it to be, which is kind of a weird thing to say for an area that I always intended to be just trees and ruins. But something about it's not giving what I need it to give, and I don't know how to fix that. Simba and Nala's daughter doesn't exist in the game either. Oh, yeah. Kiara, although if we're being real, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, was actually so good. Not just for a sequel, but I feel like it's actually a pretty good movie. Does anyone agree or disagree? I'm open to opinions about this. However, I feel like a lot of the sequels that came out in that sort of time were a little bit of a mess, and I enjoyed them because I was a child who loved Disney. But looking back or rewatching them, I'm a little bit like, girl, what was this? But I feel like Lion King 2 was actually good. I haven't watched it in a couple of years or a few years, but I think I probably watched it when Disney Plus came out, because I kind of went back and watched almost all of those old movies, or like the movies that I grew up with. But yeah, it's been a while, but I feel like that was pretty much the best like home release sequel that Disney made. What if I used one of these boys over here? Oh no, that's gonna be blocking the thing. What if I used it here? Well, not there. Sure, that works. You loved Lion King 2? You loved the songs in Lion King 2? Yes, the songs were great. Simba's Pride is definitely one of the better Disney sequels. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone in thinking this. There were some weird sequels. There were some weird sequels. There was a sequel to The Lion King? Yeah. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, featuring Simba's daughter, Kiara, and a lion called Kovu. Sorry, I was trying to think of what to say regarding Kovu. And everything that I thought in my head either didn't make sense if you don't know the movie, or was not, I don't know. You really want to go to Disney World because of the new Princess and the Frog re-theme of Splash Mountain, which is coming out soon. I'm pretty sure that opens in July-ish from what I read, which is really exciting. I'm very, very hoping to experience that. Okay. I'm stalling at this point because I can you tell that I'm feeling a little bit flustered? This is the point where the tables usually start turning for the better in a build, but getting to that point requires a certain amount of faith in the process that I'm not 100% sure I'm feeling right now. Oh, I thought about putting something here because that's just blank and empty. Okay. Before foliage, I need one more ancient civilization ruin piece, I think. There's also a Lion King 1.5, but I don't know. I know some people really love that one. I mostly didn't have opinions about it. You also really loved Belle's Enchanted Christmas, but not sure if that counts as a sequel. I would consider that a sequel. My sister and I talk about that movie all the time and how terrifying Forte was. Like, that was a children's movie. Why? Why is it so scary? Lion King 2 was great, but Lion King 1.5 was your favorite growing up. I don't know why. I just never really connected with it. I think I wasn't a huge, like, Timon and Pumbaa stan as a kid, which might not be a popular opinion. I feel like I appreciate them slightly more now that I'm an adult, which is weird, I suppose, but nothing I can do about it. But yeah, so Lion King 1.5, I was just kind of like, what am I watching? What am I watching? Michelle, your first live stream, welcome in. You've only been able to catch the videos after work, but you're so happy to be here. I'm glad you could make it. We are chatting about Disney sequels and trying to bring this build together. I'm at the point where I feel like all of the big stuff is down and I am not vibing with it very much, but it's because I feel like things look weird when all of the big stuff is down, but you don't have the details. It just feels lackluster. It feels soulless. It feels like a staged house. And I feel like if you get it, you get it. 100% Forte was the most scary villain to you. So terrifying. I think it's mostly, or at least partially, the fact that he was like a CGI character and everything else was like hand-drawn. So he looks like creepy and like he doesn't belong. And that's the point. But also, like, I was 5 or I don't know how old I was, but it's like, you know, I don't remember asking to be scared. Hi, Elsa. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a great day. Tim Curry is amazing in anything he does. Oh, for sure. Absolutely that. The more I look at this, the more I'm thinking I might need a path. And I a little bit don't like that. But we can try. Did Emperor's New Groove ever have a sequel? It had Kronk's New Groove, which I guess you could call a sequel. I would consider it a sequel. It's a movie that, well, it's just like a sequel. Enough. There was also Emperor's New School. That was a show on Disney Channel. But that was actually a prequel, I suppose, wasn't it? But sometimes when I'm talking about Disney and I talk about sequels, I mostly mean like any sort of spin-off of the IP. I don't always mean just a sequel. Actually, I don't detest this path. I don't hate it. I think it's nice. The just green was giving, I don't know, lack of definition. That makes me happy. So many Disney movies that you didn't realize there are sequels or spin-offs. Yeah, again, they were not blockbusters. They were usually just released straight to home, usually VHS, but sometimes DVD, I guess, when they were slightly less old. They're pretty much all on Disney Plus, if you have Disney Plus, and I guess a desire to go and watch some questionable in terms of in terms of quality sometimes. Further exploration of beloved childhood movies. I love and hate the fact that these plants will go through things. I kind of love it because it means you can put them very close to each other and other things, but sometimes when it's going like all the way through a wall and you see a bit of it poking out the other side, I'm like, this is not what any of us signed up for. You forgot about the TV show. Good point. Oh, there were so many TV shows. Cusco in the Valley, though. I feel like we need Emperor's New Groove at some point, right? We have Kronk's spinach puffs already. It's really just the next logical step to give us Cusco. Cusco, I would accept a llama dream style. I would be willing to accept that. There are some characters where I'm like, no, just give me them as a human, please, and thank you. Cusco is not one of those. I mean, as a human, I would appreciate, but I would also appreciate as a llama. What about these? I feel like these have a weird footprint. Do I want you somewhere? I want you here. I mean, not really, if I'm being honest, but maybe I can for now. Thank you for lurking, Gabby. I appreciate it. Oh, maybe I should make the robot's home up here. Do we have a spot we can put a critter house and not have it look like a mess? And also not have the robot get broken? What if we put it back here? How broken do we think this would be? On a scale of 1 to really broken. Wait, where's the front? That's the front. Imagine Yzma as a cat for a dream style. Yzma as a cat as a companion following me around, please. Oh, I can't put you here because I have you right now. Hua, I choose you. Ooh, you can use Zero's house and turn it around so it looks like a stone. You know what? Actually, it's not a bad idea. I don't really mind having this one tucked back there, as long as the robot's not broken, but he looks a little broken. Well, sir, what are you doing back there? Can we please have the critter houses fixed? What if I put it back here? I think it's just anywhere I put it, it's gonna be sad. I feel like they only really work if you have them out in the open. Well, we tried. I'm probably gonna try to find a different place in like the docks or something to put him. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What's my favorite outfit that I've created? I don't know. I'm not sure if I have a favorite. Okay. I like that I put these bricks here and now we can't even really see them. But oh well. I think I also potentially want to use more of these up here. I used quite a bit of them down here. They're not my favorite plant ever, but I feel like they make sense for this area. No worries, Kitty. Welcome back. Where else? Maybe back here. Beautiful, stunning. Maybe there also. Yeah, I want these kind of everywhere. I like the bluey purple. It feels magical. It feels Atlantean. And it feels right. You love those plants? I don't know. I think I just don't really vibe with them as much because they're like blue and purple. And I tend to be a very like green plants person. But for the Atlantean magic vibes and all of the magical blue lights that we have around, I think they make sense and I do like them for this specific vibe. I like the shape of them and the size of them. Definitely a fan of that. Thanks for lurking, Valkyrie. Crib, hello. Felt a disturbance in the force. Was someone discussing Emperor's New Groove without you? We were. Do you have anything that you would like to say, add about... Wait, why did I use this? Oh, well. I guess I'll move it if I want to get rid of it. I don't think I used any of those down here. Actually, let me do a quick once over. If I didn't, I'm going to get rid of it. I try to keep the same plants to the entire biome if I can, to keep things feeling cohesive. I've kind of just been leaning on what is native to Ancient's Landing to choose which plants to use, which is not always what I do, but I did here. So actually, you be gone. Let me save. I feel like it's been a minute. That's why you love them, because they're like blue and purple. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. They're beautiful plants. It's just my own decorating. I tend to decorate with just very like greens. Where did I get my profile picture from? For my channel? Also, thank you for the sip reminder, Magister. I commissioned my profile picture from an artist on Etsy. I fully right now do not remember their name, but ages ago I made a community post when I changed to this profile picture that I'm pretty sure has their information in it, because that seems like something I would do. Like, I would probably put their information in it. But yeah, I don't remember their name. Okay, what else do we need back here? Oh, I want more of these around. The footprint on these is just kind of odd, so making them fit feels a little weird sometimes. I also don't know what these are supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like, I mean, I guess it's a plant of some sort, but it almost looks like a stalagmite or something. You stopped playing in early January. You logged on casually yesterday and were awestruck by how much you missed and are now scrambling to get the star path done. Oh yeah, I definitely say work on the star path if you can. There are quite a few time locked things in the star path this time around, which is a bit challenging for getting it done. I still think I have a lot of star path to do. I was thinking about working on that today, but I didn't really want to be honest. I just wanted to do some decorating. Is that impeding too much? I don't think so. Sully, do you mind? Oh my goodness. Do you have opinions on New Groove? Oh no. I mean, I know you have opinions. I just wasn't sure if there's anything you would like to discuss specifically. We were talking about Disney sequels. That's part of, I think, what got us onto the topic of Emperor's New Groove. So we were talking about Kronk's New Groove and Emperor's New School. And then we were talking about Cusco in the Valley. Have this back here. Here? Here. There, that works. Can Sully chill for a sec? I know, right? Like, no one nope. Never mind. I feel like I'm just full of the most annoying references. And it's just who I am. There's nothing I can do about it. But sometimes I'm like, girl, really? You can't finish your star path because the Lion King realm is bugged, so you can't unlock and hang out with Simba or Nala? Wait, really? I'm so sorry. I thought they fixed that. I had heard about that issue for a while. I'm sorry that's still happening. Something about this I don't like, and I think we can potentially fix it with some beach grass. I feel like beach grass covers a multitude of issues. It really comes in handy. Specifically the one that's giant that you can put in things.
All the sun and I'm not even breaking a sweat.
Even as much as you love New Groove, you'd pay many money to experience the original vision of Kingdom of the Sun. Wait, Prim. Would you like to tell me what Kingdom of the Sun is? I don't like having this here because it's too much of the same thing in one spot. Or like right in front of the other. What if I pull this over here? Nope. You know what? We'll just go through the wall. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. And over here, we'll use something else instead. Oh, I totally anticipated we would finish this a lot sooner than we have. And you know who I have to blame for this? Just me. Just me. Kind of want to turn it to sunset and see what we're working with. This whole biome, I think, looks a lot nicer at sunset. Or sunrise. That's where I was hanging out that's when I was hanging out this morning. Turning it to sunrise. Okay, I also need... Feels kind of weird to put these plants on this pathway, but at the same time,
Now that I know you're not dangerous,
I feel like these are ruins and the plants would probably be growing through the path by now. Let me save, actually. Whoop, whoop. When do we find out who the lucky character is? In the next update. Oh my goodness. Wait. I feel like this is something that I should be aware of, and maybe I just like always knew this was happening, but it didn't really register until now. The next update we get, we're also getting the update to the expansion. That's amazing. Wow, that's awesome. I don't know why. I was like, it's not super soon, but I mean, it is kind of super soon. It's going to be the next update. Which is probably going to be, if I had to guess, we've got what, 22 days left in the star path? Probably the very end of April would be my guess. Although we don't have anything to like actually indicate.
Life's full of tough choices, isn't it?
What expansion? A Rift in Time. So A Rift in Time is the DLC, and it's the one-time purchase. It's like $30 US, but it didn't drop all at once. It's dropping in sections. So we got the first drop in December, and then the next drop is going to be with the next update. And then the last drop of content is going to be in the summer update when we get Tiana. Your guess would be end of April too, since it's early spring. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know that this is a popular opinion to have. However, I think as much as I think they'll probably try to adhere to the roadmap that they gave us, I don't think it's a sure thing anymore. I feel like they were behind schedule for the update that we just got. It really seems like it was supposed to drop on or before Valentine's Day, which would have made everything line up a lot better with how we got the updates last year, and also what the plan is for timing for the updates for the rest of this year. So I think there's a possibility. I don't think it's like a sure thing, but I definitely think there's a possibility that like the early spring, late spring, summer might be more like mid-spring, late spring question mark and then really summer, if that makes sense. Because technically early spring is now. We're in it. We are in it. Like, end of April is not early spring. And if we get an update end of April, if we get another 45-day star path, we're not getting another update until
Anyone here know how to have fun?
like middle of June, probably earliest, which is barely late spring, like practically summer. So I don't know. You're dying to find out what happens to Jafar. I'm so curious. You do think it was a couple weeks late as well? Yeah. So, and I would think if they were trying to like catch up, they would have made the star path a little bit shorter, but they still made the star path pretty long, which makes me feel like everything is probably going to be pushed back a little bit. We don't know for sure, but that's kind of my instinct. You're still exhausted rereading the middle message. Wait, Atlantis ended up using a lot of leftovers from Kingdom of the Sun, which is what New Groove was originally. Wait, really? Kingdom of the Sun was shelved for the most part. Director left Disney over the debacle, went to DreamWorks, made El Dorado. Oh, I think you've definitely told me, maybe not the specifics about this before, but at least a little bit about it. That's fun that our favorite movies are linked like that.
My, you just don't know.
At least we have time to build up the moonstones again because you're broke. Oh my goodness, yes. Getting more moonstones. I will have, well, I was going to say, let me think before I speak. I was going to say something along the lines of I will happily wait longer to make more moonstones in Dream Snaps, but wait, hold up a minute. I don't know if I mean that. Cause one thing about me, I do love new Dreamlight Valley content. But I do need to refresh moonstones always. Probably Senpai made a video on his guesses for each update. I did see that.
Poor unfortunates.
I think it like checks out from the logic that he was using, like seems fair. And also I think I usually am like, we'll know when we know. Like, I feel like that's a very logical way to make guesses about the updates, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's right. But also, considering this update seemed like it was late, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of things end up getting changed eventually or what have you. Maybe I can put this back here. I feel like this is very strange. What do I need? I need something here. I almost want it to be like a, well, I don't know. Let me worry about that later. Still trying to figure out how to change Beast into a human. In Dreamlight Valley, you can't.
Marries into her own tentacles.
But I hope we get the option to in the future because I'm a team human or Beast. It's my personal opinion. I know that's a pretty debated topic, to be honest. You go that way. And you go that way. Okay, listen. We're starting to not look bad. Save again. And then let me actually change the time of day. We will change it to not help graphics. What time is it? You can guess. It's still not giving a drama the way I want it to. I mean, I guess it's fine. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is it raining here and not raining here? Whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness. You hope they dream or give him a dream style for human form. I agree. I would be chill if it was a, what's it called? A, no, it's raining everywhere. Okay. It just didn't show for some reason. I wouldn't be upset if it was a dream bundle. So we had to get it with moonstones and quest for it. I would think that was fine, especially since it's not something that everybody wants. Although they could just add it to the premium shop. I'd still get it. They could make it part of a star path at some point. Ooh. Hey now. I feel like there's an argument to be made for some sort of like alter ego themed star path. I don't know. I would have to think more deeply into this, and we'd probably need some slightly like a few more characters, but a star path that was focused on like characters, alternate looks, or I don't know, something like that. I think it would be cool. What do I want over here? I don't know. Do I want a well? Not really. Something about this makes me mad, but I still don't know what it is.
Warning, everybody.
You wish there was a feature where you can turn off characters running towards you when they see you because you're playing at 4 a.m. in the morning and you don't want to be jump scared by Mickey Mouse. I don't know if you know about the scramble coin turning off. You can do that, which makes a pretty big difference. But in terms of them just generally running after you, I don't think there's a way to turn that off, unfortunately. You'd like to see Beast get a human form too? I think it would be nice. Maybe he would be less angry all the time. Oh, you know what we probably need here? Starts with a B and ends with an ooks. Sword in the Stone. I wish you could put things on the benches. If I could put a book on the bench. Game changing. Just plop these right there. Beautiful. It would be interesting, especially since most of the characters who have alter egos are villains except for Mulan. Yeah. I don't know. I think it could be fun. Can't wait to get the vine wall. You have so many plans for it. It's a good item. I'm definitely a fan of it. I wonder if I want a little leaf rug over here. Maybe in front of the, oh. Yes, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I almost feel like I should put something here, and I don't know what. Huh. I'm gonna think on that. Sully just roaring randomly while I try to decorate. I know. I'm just trying to ignore him at this point. But I'm a little bit like, dude, do you mind? Like, can I help you? He just likes to be where I am. Sully is giving like puppy vibes. Or like cute cat vibes, although he's kind of bothering me. But the concept of a cute cat, you know, when you have like a pet that they don't really even want your attention necessarily, they just want to be in the same space, like physical space as you. That's what Sully is doing right now. And it's like, it's cute for the first few minutes, but then it's like, okay, Sully, you don't need to be here. Why are you here? Your trees are saying indoor only. Usually if I exit out of furniture mode, go into a building, then come back out again, it fixes that. My trees do that sometimes too. It's very strange. I don't know why that happens. Also, I was so worried about my item count here on the aisle for a long time while I was decorating. What was I decorating at the time? The wild tangle, but I think we're in okay shape. Are you the giant one? I don't think so. I think you're the baby one. I think you're the baby one. And you. And you. I think you're the giant one. Wait. Wait. Maybe that'll work.
I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay, listen, actually, I think I'm not really hating this as much anymore. I still need to figure out something to do over here. I might just bring more flower boxes, honestly. Your cat does that? Yeah, I don't have pets, but in the past, my family has had pets that were like that. Sully is truly becoming Kitty, I guess. He's just getting really in character. I also wonder why he always does his little scare routine, because I don't imagine that that tactic would be particularly helpful for getting, oh, I can't do that. Maybe I should just get rid of these. Well, I don't imagine that that tactic would be the most helpful for getting children to laugh. And I thought that was the whole thing now, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it works great. No worries, Michelle. I hope your work meeting goes well. You like the vine walls there? I like them here as well. I just don't have anything in front of them, but I think maybe I can just accept that I don't need anything in front of them. I do want something here, and I don't know what. I could do another bench, but that feels a little bit redundant. I could do... No point in having a painting table. I'm trying to think of some of my go-tos. Don't really need a chair around here. That's just like a chair or a table. We don't really need that. We could do more flowers, or we could literally just leave it. I don't think that would be a bad idea. It just feels like an out of character choice for me. Sully lives for the chaos, I guess. Part of me feels like Sully would actually hate being a CEO. Does anyone else get that vibe? I mean, I have nothing to base this off of except for the fact that I felt like Sully really enjoyed being a scarer. And from my understanding, at the end of the first movie, he ends up not doing that anymore and just taking on an administrative role. And I feel like that's probably not the vibe for him. Oh, I could do, well, is there a point to this? I was thinking I could do another telescope, but I could also just leave it. I put a telescope in Merlin's yard. Guess we could face it like that way. I guess the question is just like why, but does there have to be a why? I don't know. With the little tangled stool? And maybe some books, my favorite items. Hi, Leaf Pool. Welcome in. Do I have time bending tables? I have time bending tables. I could use those. Or one of them. I just have one right over here, so it feels kind of like I don't need one up here. I usually try to have one in each biome. Let's see how I feel about the telescope. I might hate it. We might like it.
Sure hope Miss Flint can hold down the fort at Monsters Incorporated.
Maybe I'll hit the gym tonight. Wait, is there a gym here? I don't think there is, Sully, but yeah. You know what? I don't think I hate that. I don't think it's my favorite thing on the entire planet, but I think it a little bit makes sense. I know Merlin has one in his yard, but I feel like that one would pretty much just be for Merlin. And it doesn't hurt to have one that, I don't know, whoever comes up to this super secret sword in the stone area is able to use. Let me just grab one more of these. Wait, I had missed that message from Cassie, but now I'm also curious, Jennifer, and also that is the funniest bit from Friends, in my humble opinion. That was my favorite. I watched all of Friends in such a short time period. I don't know how long it took me to watch it, but it was not very long whatsoever. And I don't really remember a lot of it, but I do remember that. Okay, interesting. I was trying to get a better time of day, but let me pull it to the evening. The lighting in Eternity Isle is really weird. Does anyone else feel that way? I can't really explain it, except that, I don't know, certain areas just have really weird lighting. That was no more of a description than I gave before. Okay, we'll just make it daytime. We will just make it the day, or at least right now. I think my controller is connected, just being weird.
Kids grow up so quick.
Yeah, I think part of why I don't like it is the lighting. And granted, the lighting is also weird right now because it's raining. And don't like is also a little bit dramatic. I think this might just be something that I need a little bit of time with. I need to take a breather, come back later. When Sully is not bothering me. I think it's fine. Hi, Hi, Levi. How are you? You've been working on your Lego Marvel characters and watching my day old tea. Amazing. You've watched and rewatched Friends so many times. I only watched it the once. Okay. Let's pippity pop over here. You loved the unagi part? Your favorite part was trying to get the couch upstairs. That's another part that's pretty iconic, although to be fair, I did forget about it until someone brought it up a while ago. You think it's definitely the rain? The rain is weird, but I do also think the lighting on Eternity Isle is also strange. No worries. Thank you for coming by, Travis. I appreciate it. I want to move this up one at least, actually maybe two. Maybe it'll be a little spicy and move it, not spicy, and move it up 2 spaces. 1, 2. It's just sitting a little bit too close to the well for my liking. Process spray tan? No recollection. None whatsoever. I feel like I'm not very good at forming long-term memories of things when I consume it really quickly. I don't know if anybody else experiences that as well, but I'm like that sometimes if I read a book too quickly, if I watch a show too quickly. It's like I end up not remembering any of it. Yeah, I heard about the Wizard sequel. Apparently it's coming this fall, I believe, to Disney Plus, which is exciting. I was a pretty big Wizards fan when I was a youngin'. What do I want to do with the rest of this? I kind of want to have, what am I thinking of? Like benches here and obviously trees. I almost want tree archways looking out at the ocean. Look how weird the like giant protective statue things look. It's just the guardians, the robot giant stone guardian things, iron giants. Leah Shell, hello, how are you? Been watching a show called Only Murders in the Building. I've heard that's really good. I have not watched it. Oops. Didn't mean to grab Eric's boat. Actually, let me save. I don't know if I've done that in a hot minute. Settings. Save. Save. Hello? Okay, there we go. I was clicking on it and nothing was happening. I'm doing well, thank you. You love the Guardian statues? I do too. I just don't never know what to call them. They're very cool though. Big fan. Big fan of the Atlantean reference. Big fan of the Guardians. I feel like this and also this perhaps. Let's see. Yes, CCC. Perhaps. On your Switch, you can never see the the statues. Poor graphics, you guess. That's fair. I feel like I looked for them once on my Switch, and I can't remember if I could actually see them or not. I don't think I can move this. You know what this is almost kind of asking for as well? Vine walls? You know what? Let me not. I will move these back, I think. I want them to be more towards the grass. Maybe I'll even do a nice little overlap moment like that. Oops. Baby G, hello, how are you? That's a lot of tree. Let me move it forward a little bit. I'm not opposed to it. I want to make it work. I just want to make it work in a way that looks nice. What a beautiful spot for the well. That's where your house is on the aisle. This is where I was going to put my house. But then I got kind of frustrated with having the well in the courtyard because I felt like whenever I wanted to get to Ancient's Landing, I usually wanted to get to that island over there because that's where my house was. And I felt like this well in the docks here was too far away. So yeah, I just moved it over here. Ooh, now I feel like those should have flowers, shouldn't they? Those trees. Because all of those trees have flowers. Flowers, no flowers. I'm not sure. That's a fairly easy thing to change out, though.
You are cute and fluffy.
Will I do a complete tour of the aisle once it's done? Absolutely. Yeah, I will. Definitely planning on it. You swear my voice changes over when you watch the streams? Wait, what do you mean? I feel like sometimes I speak in a very like monotone kind of way. I don't know. There's like a certain level of my voice, but I feel like sometimes my voice is very emotive. So maybe that's what it is. What am I looking for? Of course it has to be raining. I know. I don't mind that much right now because I'm not doing anything super detailed and all of the items I'm using are items that I've been using a lot. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Something weird happened with the camera and I hate it.
You are cute.
You think my voice is great? Thank you. Appreciate it. Dropping into lurk mode again. Just finished blowing up a bajillion balloons. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for lurking. Wrong button. And I hope the birthday goes well. I don't know why the camera moved the way it did, but that was so disconcerting to me. I've noticed that happens sometimes. It's not just that you can't get the same angles anymore when you're in furniture mode. Sometimes doing a certain movement will actually make a different movement than it used to. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like some of you probably know what I mean. And it's like, especially with how easily I get motion sickness, sometimes it's just so startling. You just got Mother Gothel. Amazing, amazing. You think my voice is so relaxing to listen to? Well, thank you. I didn't really mean what I said in a bad way. Just like, I don't know. Just is what it is. I'm gonna put this here. No, let's line this up there. Maybe I'll push this back more. Perhaps. When y'all got the statue of Walt and Mickey, you ended up getting a second one for your rewards for Dream Snaps. Oh wait, really? And where I have the well on the docks is where you have your second partner statue. Oh, nice. Yeah, I thought a little bit about bringing another partner statue over here, but I think I'm going to leave it in the valley. I haven't decorated with it yet. I'm gonna put it in my plaza. I just haven't actually done that build yet. So I was thinking about putting lights here, and my initial thought was that I was going to put the lights on the inside here, but now I'm wondering if I should put the lights on the outside. I don't know if that makes sense, but I was initially thinking about putting them here, which I like in theory because it's like a gate, but now I'm wondering if I should put them here because there's kind of an odd edge there. But I also could potentially just not care about that edge. Or I could get another wall and turn it into a corner. Loving the corner moment with these ruins pieces. Ooh, I want to see, I'm sure somebody has done this before. And I want to see it. I want to see a maze made with these ruins pieces. That's what I want.
It's really good.
You've watched a fair bit of both VODs and streams of voices legitimately just doing the universally true thing where we're not exactly the same state every day. Oh, yeah. I am like that too also because my sinuses don't really like being sinuses very much. So... So I'm always just in various states of congestion. I also tend to be pretty nasally, but also have vocal fry. So I'm always just placing my voice wherever it's the most comfortable based on how much I've used it that day. But I do see how it could potentially sound strange. Your game always hesitates when the rain starts or stops and scares you. Mine doesn't really like hesitate and stuff when it's raining. I don't really have too many issues with the rain in my game. Most of my issues recently have been either completely random or I get a wait, what was happening earlier today that was giving me weird freezing? I don't remember. But I know going into the house menu in furniture mode or placing houses, my game doesn't like that very much lately. Does it rain at the same time in all games? It's also raining in yours at the moment. I don't think so. I think it's just like a random chance of rain each hour or whenever you open the game or something. Imagine if we got a racing minigame for Sugar Rush. I feel like I always say that was such a missed opportunity for Disney. I don't think they really made a racing game based off of Sugar Rush, but I feel like that would have done pretty well. I think that would be a kind of cool minigame, especially since we have that Sugar Rush actual machine that I think was one of Vanellope's friendship rewards. I feel like they could make that interactable and then make a cute little Sugar Rush minigame. This is what I wanted. How do you get rid of the big stumps on the beach? Wait. Big stumps on the beach. I'm not exactly sure which items you're talking about, but the upgrades for getting rid of obstacles in Eternity Isle are purchased / crafted through the time bending table. So I think you have to pick up a quest with Merlin that gives you the opportunity to get tool upgrades. And then if you go to the time bending table, you can use resources to make those. And those enable you to get rid of the obstacles throughout Eternity Isle. Maybe I'll put that there. What did I end up doing with my favorite biome? Oh, we're still in it right now. My favorite biome is Ancient's Landing on principle. And so far what we've done, it's raining, so everything's a mess, but we did the courtyard last week on a member stream where we have Scrooge and Shay Remy over here, which is pretty fun. And then we have the ruins. Is this the ruins? No, this is the overlook, right? Yeah. The overlook where I have Merlin and we've got these flying machines and we have a cute little jacuzzi moment. And then we have the ruins up here where we have the sword in the stone moment. Sully's still hanging out up here. I think he's broken. And all of this is what we did today. This part up here. And now I'm just working on where we have the well in the docks. You know, they have a Sugar Rush arcade machine at Disney World. Wait, really? I had no idea. You're hanging out with Sully and you think he's stuck. Were you trying to go through a path or something that's 2 tiles wide? I think you have to have a 3 tile entryway for the larger characters to go through. We need Boo from Monsters Inc. added. She's such a funny character. We need Boo as, I'm gonna say this forever. We need Boo as essentially a critter companion. I know she's a human toddler. However, I want her to follow me around. Toddling, you know? I don't know. I stand by it. I think it would be adorable. And I want it. Oh, that can't go there. That's very rude. Sully got stuck in your house one time when you were hanging out. I feel like characters get stuck in my house all the time because they usually spawn in one of the corners by the door. And I oftentimes have furniture pieces in the corners, so then they get stuck behind it. I don't know what else I want to do with this area. Do I want to plant some cosmic figs here? I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. It's so cute. Thank you. I'm happy to finally be working on it. Oh, no, I'm not going to do this. I changed my mind because I was thinking about it because I was like, I could just water it with my watering can elixir and then it'll grow fast immediately and we can decide whether we hate it or not. But since it's raining, I wouldn't be able to do that. So in that case, we're just gonna pop that idea off to the side for now and revisit it later. Pop this there, I believe. You subscribed? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. That'll work. I think. I didn't really have anything specific I wanted to do with this area, to be completely honest. I don't usually do much around the wells in terms of actual furniture. What about a cute little picnic set? That might be nice. A nice a nice picnic in the ruins. I don't know. I actually don't hate it. I don't know if I'll leave it for sure, but I feel like this would be a cute spot to have a picnic. No worries, Jamie. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I hope your day is wonderful. Yeah. I think I mostly want to leave the beach empty. I don't think I really want any beach-y things over here, but let me see. Adding in Descendants characters would make your day. You love the villain kids from that series. I'm kind of a fan of Descendants. Kind of more of a fan than I feel that I should be. I would kind of like to see the Descendants, like the VKs in this game. There is an animated version of them, so I feel like it's not completely outside of the realm of possibility if they decided to branch out into Disney Channel characters. Yeah, I don't think I want any beach towels. Thinking what other things I could potentially use here. No, I think I'm just gonna leave it as just beach. That feels kind of right to me. It's just a natural beach spot area. I think that's the exact same one I have over there. You're not going to be able to see it. It's not going to make a difference. What if you placed birdhouses near the wells? Maybe. Potentially. What are the chances of me fitting a pillar back here? Probably 0 would be my guess. Oh, wait. Don't mind if I do. That way. That works. Oh, that doesn't fit the way I thought it would. Anyway, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Okay, yeah, we have that. We have these. We have the picnic thing. I don't think I'm gonna put anything here. Actually, I might put more flowers there. Because I have them over here, and I think I have them back here. Yeah, okay. You want Linguini and Colette as added characters, maybe even as DLC characters. I feel like I kind of waffle back and forth about whether I think we're gonna get Linguini and or Colette added. I used to have a bit of a theory that if we saw characters kind of prominently represented in memories, like in-game memories, we would probably get them in the game. Now I'm not quite so sure how whether I think that's true or not. I mean, I feel like this game is probably going to be going on for a long time, so I think it's kind of silly to say that we'll never get certain characters, but there are also so many IPs that we haven't even touched yet. There are so many legendary iconic characters that we haven't seen yet. So it makes me wonder how likely they are to kind of dip back into IPs that they've already added to the game. So I don't know. No worries, kitty. Tea party raid. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for coming over. Let me see if I can grab a link for you. How was stream? How was stream? Oh, thank you, kitty. I appreciate it, girl. Are you the only one whose castle house skin stopped showing the fireworks? Oh, wait. The Winter Castle one? I haven't looked at that recently. So I don't know. I could probably pop by and see if mine is working. Actually, do I even have mine out right now? I don't know. I haven't used that in a long time. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much, Savannah, for coming over. I hope stream was lovely. What were you all up to today? Actually, wait, I saw a thumbnail. Were you all doing dream snaps and decorating in the Frosted Heights? How did that go? Today we're hanging out in Ancient's Landing, doing some decorating, and it's been going okay so far. It's raining in my game, of course, because I feel like when you're decorating, it has to rain. That's just how it works. But it's going pretty well so far. Welcome in, everybody. I'd be the third person to do that. I know. Thank you, Prib, also for grabbing a link. And everybody, if you are not familiar with my DLT, please go check out her channel. She does lots of Disney Dreamlight Valley content, streams it regularly, and I think you'll have a blast. What if I take one of these boys? No, the footprint will not allow it. It simply will not. You struggled through your dream snap. It seems like this one's a bit of a challenging one for people. I feel like I just sort of had to get the attitude of, you know what? I'm gonna do a picture and it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be fine. So that's what we did. It was an interesting theme. I feel like points for originality for the theme, but also it was not the easiest one to make an image for. Your winter castle also no longer shows fireworks. Let me go look at mine, actually. Let me save also. My game has been such a pain recently. Hi, Deb. Hello, hello. Okay, let me see. No, that's Anna and Kristoff's. Let's see. Let's see. I also feel like it was weird when it did. There was never really like a specific spot that would work. Sometimes it was the back. Huh. Ignore my mess of a valley. I'm so sorry. I've not been doing anything with my valley. You know what? I feel like if there ever was a consistent spot for it, it was kind of in this area. And it doesn't seem like mine wants to have an interact button. No. How strange. I wonder when that happened. I really never mess around with this house, so it could have been any time. You hated the theme, but free moonstones are free moonstones. That's true. Yes. That's a little bit how I feel about dream snaps in general. And oh no, Sully has followed us. I thought we were free of him, but here he is. Maybe try without the shovel? I can try without the shovel. I don't think the shovel would have anything to do with it that I can think of. Maybe though. Let's try again. Oop. An extreme close-up. Yeah, no, doesn't seem like it. It was usually here that I think it would let me interact with it. Sometimes back here. Nah, I think it's just broken. It's a pretty house. It is a pretty house. Hopefully they patch it. There are a lot of things that need patches right now though, so I don't know. I'll be very interested to see what kind of fixes we end up getting in the next update. Do I want a path? That's the eternal question, and usually my answer is no. But recently I feel like I've been saying yes more. Thanks for checking. No worries. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Have we always been able to put pathing under the wells? Do I use path that infrequently that I had no idea we could do that? I mean, hey, I feel like that might be something that we were always able to do that I just don't remember. You always have? Okay, just me. You ended up building a pool area where the ice meets the grass in the Forest of Valor for your dream snap. Nice. Yeah, I feel like the outfit was a difficult thing to come up with. I didn't have as difficult of a time with figuring out what I wanted my background to look like. That I had fun with. The outfit was where I was kind of like, I don't know, which was a little annoying because it is an outfit challenge. So we will see. I don't mind the picture that I have. We'll see how it performs. I also just try not to get too invested in dream snaps, if that makes sense, because like at the end of the day I try to make an image that I like, that I think is good, but nothing I can really do about what people think about it or how it actually performs. I wonder if this is going to be anything again. I don't think so. Sully, I would really like you to move, sir. Leave. I can't even kick him off of the map because he's just here because he has a quest in progress. I'm trying to get the view and you are preventing me from doing so. I think I vibe with the path. So I think I'm gonna leave it. The pool area helped you figure out the outfit. Nice. Rib, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. I do. This I'm not 100% sold on. I don't really want to bring any more trees around here because I'm trying to... I don't know, not rely quite as heavily upon them as I have in the past. Still love a good tree. I still use plenty of them, but I don't know. I would like to... I was going to say branch out. Everything... Stop. First, I was going to say I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, and then I was going to say I'm trying to branch out, but I really was not trying to do any puns. I was trying... But in trying to avoid the puns, my brain just started forcing more of them in.
I wonder if the shop here stocks my favorite odorant.
What recipe uses lancet fish? You need to use 10 lancet fish. You might just be able to use it in any given recipe. There is a lancet fish paella, I believe. What's that recipe? Let me see. Whenever I like talk about trees too much or think about trees too much, I specifically think about Dear Evan Hansen. Does anybody know Dear Evan Hansen? Lancet fish paella. What is that fish? Oh, the lancet fish. It uses lancet fish, shrimp, seafood, tomato, and rice. So try that. How did I get those counters? Wait, these ones? These were from Scrooge's shop. They're from the Ratatouille collection. They're really nice. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I've had my kitchen like that for ages and ages. Actually, I feel like that kitchen is one of the first things... Did I decorate that on stream? That might have been one of the first rooms I decorated on stream. It was a long time ago.
You know something?
What was I doing over here? Maybe I'll try to put a bench over here as well. I just want something in this area, but I don't want anything like massive. Trying to think if there are any other furniture things that I want in this area, but I don't think so. I think I'll probably just do a bench. And we'll nestle it in amongst the foliage. Hi, Ella. How are you? Hello, hello. You want Ursula to get the ability to walk on land in her squid form. That's nightmare fuel. Oh my goodness. Enchanted bench. I kind of want to use the Cinderella one, but I think I'm going to use the ancient civilization one. I don't know. The Cinderella one is so good. Can I just add the sparkles to this? We need a sparkle overlay, just like a twinkling sparkles overlay that we can put anywhere. Oh, yes. Wait, it could be almost like the floating lanterns item, right? Yes. I feel like it could quite literally be like the floating lanterns. They could just lower it and just make it sparkles, and then we could just put it over something. That would be amazing. I would use that so much. I would use that so much. But do I want a path leading to it? I don't know. I might even pull this out a little bit more. Like so. And maybe I'll try to do a little rock path moment leading to this thing that we're never going to use again probably, and the bench. I feel like that could work. Agree, love that idea. Yeah, I think that idea would be a good one. Sparkle effect is just so magical. Perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, you know what I think also is happening here? I think I haven't used any of the beach grass, and as previously stated, it tends to literally make any area that you use it in. I don't understand how this one item has so much power. But look, you I can't fight the facts. You add it and it immediately makes everything look better. It just does. It's the dimension, I think. Any recommendations for Forest of Valor furniture? How do you mean? In the Forest of Valor, my previous build, I had... Oh my goodness. What did I have in the Forest of Valor? I had Belle's Castle. I had the Palace house style. And I had a woodsy area where I had the clock tower and a seating area and a little market for Goofy. I didn't really use very much furniture in the forest. I like to keep it pretty woodsy. I feel like a lot of people are using the forest for their cottage builds, which I think is really cute. And things that look good with that. A lot of the Tangled collection, I think. A lot of the craftable, like barrels, crates, that kind of stuff. I think that all suits the forest really well. But yeah, I think it kind of depends on which buildings you want to have there. Usually when I'm thinking about decorating an area, I decide which buildings I want there first, or I decide what vibe I want it to have. And based on either or both of those two things, that's how I figure out what kind of furniture I'm going to use. So for instance, I mean, Ancient's Landing is kind of a hard one for me because I don't have any buildings really here, but I knew that I wanted the vibe to be overgrown ruins kind of feeling. So everything that I'm using here is based off of that, which for me is just a lot of the ancient civilization stuff. benches, more like natural stuff like a picnic blanket, just kind of feeding into that nature kind of idea. Obviously, if you're going for more of like a city build, you're probably going to want to use more like, I don't know, elasticycle, maybe like the parks, recycle bins, like things that kind of suit that aesthetic. Tuck that right in there. We need Vanellope exclusive dessert recipes we can earn from her. I kind of wish we had more to do with the recipes in game. Does that make sense? I really like that there are so many recipes we can make. I wish there was more of a way to learn them, because you can learn a couple just from questing, etc. But for the most part, if you want them, you kind of have to look them up. I wish there was more of an in-game way to learn the recipes. There we go. You have a camp area in the forest? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that as well. Oh, I can't have that. I cannot have that. I can maybe swap these around. It was just the exact same two bushes in the exact same orientation as the one behind them, and it looked very funny. It's a little bit better. It's still weird, but better. Yeah. Yeah. My sounds of consideration. Just deciding whether something feels okay or not. Plop this on behind there. And you know what every bench needs for the most part? Books. Ooh, no. Yes. I was thinking about bringing some barrels over here. Actually, now I'm really wondering if I should do that. That might be cute. We don't have a light over here. A light would probably benefit this spot. I think I need to actually make more. Do I have what I need to make them? We will find out. You always got to go to YouTube to make new recipes that you don't already have. Yeah, I usually use the wiki. I'm a big fan of the wiki. For almost all of the recipes from the base game, I just experimented until I was able to figure out the recipe. But the recipes from the DLC are a lot more specific. We've kind of talked about this before. A lot of the base game recipes will have a set of ingredients, but it's just like a fish, a vegetable, a grain, you know, like some of them obviously have more specific ingredients that you need, but as a general rule, they're kind of more like there are more options that you have of how to make them. I feel like from the DLC, what I've noticed is that a lot of the recipes you need the specific ingredient, otherwise you can't make it. And that's a lot harder to figure out on your own. Yes. Okay. I'm here for this. Barrels. How do I feel about that? I'm not sure. Let's try. Or crates. I feel like maybe I'm more inclined to bring those to this main area of the docks and less inclined to bring that over here, but doesn't hurt to explore and experiment. Oogie Boogie would be a great addition to the valley. I would like Oogie Boogie and I would like Sally, but I'm very much team give us the Sanderson sisters for Halloween this year. Like, I want the next Halloweeny characters we get to be the Sanderson sisters. That would make my entire life. And I feel like there's a chance because, or I feel like there's a chance that we could get them at some point because they exist in, oh wait, I kind of vibe with that. They exist in, what's it called? Disney Magic Kingdoms. So there's a chance, I think. I'm gonna just pop a bunch of these down here, actually. Is Corpse Bride a Disney movie? No, it's not. The way that I had to think about that for a second, I was like, am I about to get read for filth? I'm pretty sure it's not a Disney movie. It was Tim Burton, but Tim Burton does a lot of stuff just like with whoever. And maybe the other ones that are kind of broken. Yes. Probably going to use these in this area if I don't use them over here. Actually, why do I kind of now want to incorporate some of this stuff? Oh, there's a bench back there. I was like, why is this not working? Because there's a bench. Who are the Sanderson sisters? You remember them from, yeah, they're from Hocus Pocus. I love the Sanderson sisters. I think they're so fun. Wait, I really like this, but now I'm wondering if this is the vibe though. Like, it's a cute vibe, but is it the vibe for this area? I'm not 100% sure yet. I really like it though. The mixture of the woods with the with the ruins, like the stone ruins. I think I'm gonna do it. It's not what I was intending. What is that song? Every time I say this is not what I intended, I think of a song. Oh, never mind. I thought of it. Oh my, it must have been something that played on the radio a lot when I guess I listened to the radio back in the day. It is super cute. I think it's cute, and I think I'm gonna go with it. You know, sometimes you have a plan and then you just like modify the plan, and that's okay. Plan changes. And that can still be fine. Pop that back. Oh, ew. The camera movement. I hated that. Absolutely despised it. You used to play Disney Magic Kingdom, but it was such a pain lately. I've never played it. I've watched a bit of content about it. I've never played it. I've heard it's like super full of microtransactions and not fun, kind of, because of that. Which isn't really my ideal vibe. I don't really want to be spending a lot of money on a game in order to have fun with it. So yeah. Zaya, hello, hello. How are you? No worries. We're still here, still vibing. It's been a bit of a longer stream. I've been having a good time. I've just like lately when I am decorating, I'm just having such a good time with it. So we've been hanging out a little bit longer sometimes, but that's okay. Maybe I'll put this there. I almost want to grab one of the like crates that's the 3 crates stacked together. Like these. And these. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Hello, hello. This furniture mode is really gonna, I think it has something to do with this specific area. I think if the camera gets kind of stuck by that wall of ruins there, it starts doing weird things, but ew. I'm so sorry. I just can't help the reaction. It makes the camera movement is always so unexpected and just really makes me a little queasy. So then I just like react viscerally and there's nothing I can really do about it. Maybe I'll put that there. No worries. Thank you for coming to the stream, Ella. I hope you enjoy your book. Have I played Disney Sorcerer's Arena? No, I don't think I know what that is. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Okay. Oh, you know what I haven't used? The rocks. I wonder if we could get away with it here. Do we have them for Ancient's Landing? I don't think so, actually. We have... No, I don't want the Glade one. We have... Don't we have a forest one somewhere? This might work. If we popped that there, popped that... there, perhaps? And maybe grabbed one of these. Yeah. Thank you for the sip reminder. I appreciate it. Although it's almost too late for me to be drinking this coffee. Bring this back there. Ooh. Hated that. Let's grab one of these. Be back here. Or this here and this back here? Yes. A Disney app that puts the Disney characters and villains against each other or teams them up, and you can play with Tinkerbell on your team. Oh, nice. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't play any Disney apps currently, although I have a few downloaded from ages ago when I was thinking about trying some of them out on stream. That was so long ago. That was sort of back when I first started my channel. I've never picked them up though. I just downloaded them and I was like, maybe someday I'll try these. Disney Magic Kingdoms was one of them. Multiverses? Is that a Disney thing? There's some Disney thing that's called Multiverses or something like that. That was one of them. Haven't played that. And there might have been one other, or maybe two, that I don't remember. Time for more beach grass. There, perhaps. Magic Kingdoms is super fun. I also feel like it's one of those things, though, that it's been going on for so long. And there are so many characters that I think it would be really intimidating to try to start playing now. I also feel like it might be kind of difficult to get the hang of. But I could also just be projecting. But it's not too stream worthy because it takes time to get stuff done. Like, you gotta wait. Yeah, I've definitely seen that there are real time timers and things, which is fairly standard for a mobile game, I suppose. Something feels not quite right, and I think it has to do with this crate. I move this up a bit and see if we can pop in some more green behind here, like with these. That might help. You just got the mini quest that involves a lot of clay. Oh no, time to take a buddy and an elixir to the glade. Honestly, it's not actually that bad if you have elixirs or a buddy and dig in the glade. You can get that amount of clay pretty quickly. It's not too bad. I don't know what I want to put on these crates yet. To try Fae Farm. I've played Fae Farm on the channel, actually. We streamed through the whole main story of Fae Farm. I haven't played the DLC yet, but I probably will once the next one comes out. I think this is pretty cute for now. I'll probably add some more stuff eventually. For sort of like our initial situation with this well area, I think I like it. I think I'm a fan. I do like that we started adding that oh, this doesn't want to overlap with that. That's a little mean. Started adding in the woods with the trellis and the crates and barrels. I think it looks nice. I should pop one over here. There we go. Did I do my dream snap? You still need to do one of your accounts still? Yes, I did my dream snap. It looks like, wait, did I vote? Oh, I did. Okay. It looks like this. It's eh. It's eh. It's an outfit, that's for sure. It fits the tags. It has winter things and beachy things, I suppose. I don't know. I just had a hard time with this outfit. I think the set looks cute. I still have it on my beach for now, but yeah, the outfit, I was like, I don't know. I wish it looked a little bit more beachy, but I feel like it's hard. It was hard to get the right balance. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, I don't know. I feel like mine veers too much on the wintry side and not enough on the like summary side, but nothing much I can do about that, to be honest. I'm not changing it now. But I think we're going to wrap up stream here. Thank you for hanging out with me while I've been working on Ancient's Landing. I'm sure we will work more here in the future. Thank you for liking the stream if you have. I'm going to see if anybody else is playing so we can spread the love and go and see someone else. Let me see. You know what? Steph was visiting us earlier and she's playing Palia right now. If anybody plays Palia, they just had a new update today. If you don't, it's a beautiful, wonderful, cozy game that you can play multiplayer or solo. Please stop by and say hi to Steph if you have some time. I would appreciate it, and I know she would appreciate it as well. If not, no worries. I'll be back streaming tomorrow. Not sure what we're gonna play yet, but I'll post it in the morning. And that's it. I don't know. Have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye, everybody.